Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie, and this is your reading for May 1st through the 15th. We'll be taking a look at your overall energy. Then we'll have a look at your specific energies, the energies connected to you, and how those mingle and dance in the middle. We'll close off the reading by pulling an oracle card for the Virgo collective. Do keep in mind these are general readings, so only take what resonates. In addition to your sun sign, check out your moon, rising, and north node for additional context and texture. You can also cross-watch for a friend, partner, or loved one. If you're interested in a personal reading, I will have links in the description below. I also have my donations link. Thank you to those of you who have donated. It means so very much to me, and it helps me grow my channel and offer more and more quality content to you. If you'd like to connect with me on social media, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Creators on the Crest. Okay, Virgo. Let's do this. Let's get the overall energy from the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle. This one's popping right out. And you get number 26, Intimacy. The energy of intimacy supports us trusting that we are safe to allow closeness. Intimacy. Wow. So wow, some relationships might be deepening for some of you. You could be forming a more intimate connection with yourself as well, understanding yourself on a deeper level. Let's get your energies here. Okay. The energies connected to you. And how these mingle and dance in the middle. All right. Virgo, interesting energies. On the surface, everything is looking pretty light, pretty fresh. On your side, you get the Death and Rebirth card in this deck. It is the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So definitely something is coming to a close. It could be a relationship. It could be a cycle. It could be a job. It could be something like that. We will get clarification and take a look at what that might be. You seem to have this level of excitement about things, maybe feeling a newfound freedom, moving forward in a freer and stronger and more passionate way. And with the Eight of Pentacles, it's definitely something you've been working toward or working on, something that you've poured your heart into. At this time, it feels like there are phases to this, but it is quite balanced and looking pretty good. For the energy connected to you, they get the Star, the Four of Pentacles, and the Hierophant, which is also the High Priest. And this person is really aiming high. They've got very lofty goals and ambitions. They're really looking to create something quite amazing. There's a very cosmic feel to this person. In the practical world, they may be holding a little tight onto things or working through money manifestation, abundance issues and blocks, things like that. But in their heart of hearts and in their spirit and soul, they're feeling quite happy. Like they know they're on this evolutionary path. They know that they want peace and freedom. They're feeling quite good about their authority over themselves and over the life, and especially on the path of where they're headed. Now, in the connecting energies, you get the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. These are offers of love. These offers of love feel fresh and new to me. Again, they have a freer feeling. Maybe it has to do with the depth and the intimacy coming through here. And I also see that these offers of love between the two of you also come with a great nurturing or attention on nurturing, attention on letting things grow, on allowing things to evolve, on not forcing things, not judging things, It's like if you're growing a plant, for example, and you try to tell it to grow a certain way. It doesn't work that way. You have to nurture the plant. You have to provide the correct nutrients, the correct lighting source. You have to encourage it maybe to go a certain way. And that's the kind of energy that's coming into the connection. All right, Virgo, let's see what this Death and Rebirth card, this kind of ending and beginning, is about for you. You get the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Four of Wands. What you're stepping into, you're doing so at times a little bit hesitantly, at times very excitedly. And I think it's because where you're coming from and where you're going are so different. And the ending to this cycle is so profound for you that you won't even believe it yourself until you actually go through it. But it's going to bring more stability. It's going to bring you to a place of feeling balanced in your environment and feeling nice and stable. At times you're moving toward this slowly, like I said. At times you're moving with excitement, but you're going to get to where you're going. And I just think it's not going to be fully revealed until you're there. So enjoy the journey as you go. Let's look at this Knight of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. All right, so you have this fiery, free energy. It's kind of a feeling of like, I want to party and be free and have a bonfire and be sociable, perhaps. But also connected to that energy is the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. You feel maybe like you're not as connected to that energy within yourself as you want to be. You're feeling a bit abandoned by that energy. You, on the one hand, you nurture it. I think you're nurturing it in the way that you always have been used to nurturing it. And what it appears that you're being called to do now is to do things differently. You're being called out of your comfort zone, and you're going to have that feeling of sense of abandonment or being rejected or being left out is actually going to push you, give you the nudge you need to move into more of your free and fiery energies of fun and enjoyment. You may not see that quite yet. You may be like looking at what you've got going on right now, like, what? How's that even possible? Let's look at this Eight of Pentacles for you. Whew. The Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. You're coming in with a whole lot of earthy energy, which is, you're an earth sign, of course you will. But I think you're being challenged to kind of cut through some things. You're being challenged to make some decisions. Just go ahead and take action instead of waiting for things to come into place. There seems to be an energy of action, whereas before you kind of want to sit it out. You kind of want to just sit it out. You just kind of wait for things to happen. And there's this energy of your own self that's calling you to action. And the energies that I see you in, especially coming out of this huge cycle and birthing into a new one, if you don't pay attention to this, the universe is going to kind of jolt you into place with it. I don't see the Tower, but I feel that kind of energy for you. Okay. Let's look at this star for the person connected to you. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's very important for this person to feel stabilized in their home environment, stabilized in their physical surroundings. When that is out of balance, they feel very burdened by that. Like they take personal responsibility for that. They are showing me of the winds of change, though, are coming and are here upon them. And that could be just the way that they look at it, their perspective. They could be looking at things like, okay, I'm not going to let that burden me. Why should I let XYZ burden me? Why would I focus on and drill into those things when really I just need to relax and let the cycles handle it? Whoa. 1 second. To clarify the Four of Pentacles for this person, they get the Five of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Oh, boy. This person is working through major energies of blocks to their manifestations, of blocks to their material success, of sadness, of things that have been lost in the past. There are some things that, yes, they want to let go of. There are other things that they're holding tightly onto, and they're struggling to kind of open up to the natural order of things. And this is a real, internal journey. I do see this as more of a short-term thing for them in the grand scheme of things, but it definitely is impacting them, and it might cause them to be a little closed off at this time. Let's look at this Hierophant for them, because this feels very happy and uplifting. The Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and they got the Tower. They got the Tower. This person, it is very, 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 very important for this person to have a calm and nurturing and loving environment. And that is within their own energies, within their home, within their workplace, within their social circles. When they don't have that, it's like a big shock to their system. This is a deep person. This is someone who does hold a lot of deep emotional intimacy. And so when there are things out of place in their environment, it kind of feels to them like the whole world is crashing down, or like everything's falling apart. I'm kind of seeing like a mudslide or a landslide that goes out of control. And it sets them back from their purpose. It sets them back from their goals and desires. They're dealing with some rough energies right now. They're really going through the ringer here. They're not resisting it, though. They are going through it. Let's look at the connecting energies. For the Knight of Cups, you show up as yourself, the Hermit, and you're bringing that energy in. So just trying to be yourself, trying to show the love, offer the love, and be who you are. Open your loving heart to this connection, to this person. And they're coming in with the Eight of Wands. They're kind of moving at a faster pace at times. It might seem like they miss maybe some of the more subtle offers of love. This might be a person who needs a bit more, offers of love to be a bit more tangible, like you literally hand them the roses, as an offer of love, right? That they might miss more subtle cues at this time because they're kind of they're just moving fast through things. Let's clarify this Seven of Pentacles. On your side, you get the Ten of Pentacles. Again, you're bringing a nice, stable energy to this nurturing and the growth of the connection, the relationship, and they bring the King of Wands. So this is a more fiery, passionate energy that's coming in. This would be the kind of person who is really working on bringing out their best self to the world, and they're really like challenging themselves, and they really they set lofty goals. Like I said in the very beginning, they're aiming for the stars here. And so when they come into these more relaxed energies that you have in the relationship, it kind of feels like they're just blowing things up, like maybe dropping bombs in here. They might need time to learn how to adjust into being more like the warmth of the sun instead of the King of Wands that just comes through like burning everything. But they are holding the flame close to their heart. So they do have a lot of passion and a lot of love to offer. They may just not know at this point in time how to come forward and offer it. They may be working through their own fears of getting more intimate with you, of allowing you to be closer to them. So it may take some patience on your side of things. Virgo, let's pull a card from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle to close off your reading today. This one here. And you get number 13, the air element, paradigm shift. Paradigm shift. Okay, cool. An innovative way of existing, new earth energies, inspiring others, fresh air, flying higher than you ever have before, more expansive perspectives, a consciousness shift. Themes are communication, sharing wisdom, the breath of life, movement, faith, winged helpers, intention, inspiration, and change. Wow, paradigm shift. And that makes a lot of sense with that death and rebirth cycle. And it makes a lot of sense with deepening your connection to all that is through that intimacy and allowing closeness. Trusting that you are safe in these energies. And you can see the vulnerability in this card as well, right? This is a vulnerable, innocent looking creature with a lot of eyes going on around, a lot of observations going on. But like the air, we can let the things that need clearing be cleared, and we can let the winds of change bring in new things. Virgo, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I certainly have enjoyed doing this for you. I appreciate all your comments, your likes, and I cannot wait to see you next time.